Hey you guys, me Adam Deshaun here with another video. So I made a video a few weeks ago telling you guys about the things I absolutely love about nursing. But this video is going to be discussing things I absolutely hate. So stay tuned. So maybe hate is a strong word, but I'm gonna probably say a very strong dislike, okay? So the first thing that I dislike or hate about nursing is having to work weekends and holidays. Those of you guys who are already nurses know that nursing is 24/7, 365. So if you work at a bedside job, and even some non-bedside jobs, you are going to have to work on the weekends, and you're gonna have to work during the holidays. As you know, nursing never stops. So that is absolutely something that I really dislike about being a nurse, is having to work on some weekends and work on some holidays. So number two, the second thing I really hate or dislike about nursing is being short-staffed. If you are a nurse, you already know what I'm talking about. You're always short-staffed. I have worked in many jobs across many different areas of nursing, and we are always short-staffed. We have been short-staffed on literally every job I've ever worked as a nurse. All the way back stemming from when I was a CNA. So this is something that I don't see going away anytime soon, but it is absolutely something that I really dislike about the nursing profession, is the constant and utter short staffing all the time. Number three, the third thing I hate about nursing or being a nurse is the nurse bullying and that nurses eating your young mentality that is really prevalent in nursing today. So there is this phenomenon where kind of senior nurses or older nurses or nurses that have been nurses for a long time seem to really diminish and really bully younger inexperienced nurses. Instead of teaching them, they seem to really ridicule and really, I see a lot of shaming as nurses. Even nurses talking amongst themselves at shift change, a lot of shaming. Well, let me tell you what, you know, she did and what they did. It can be a really toxic culture in a lot of nursing settings. So that is absolutely something I hate about nursing, is that nurse bullying, nurses eating their young. Instead of there being a very supportive environment, there's like this really crabs in a barrel mentality. I really despise that about nursing. So number four. So this is something, I don't know if this really bothers me, but I don't know if you guys experience this, but being everybody's like personal nurse. Like if you, like amongst friends and family, like if you're a nurse, everybody's calling you for medical advice. They're calling you for, can you look at this? Or sending you pictures of weird, strange spots on the skin. So now my parents are both older, so I kind of serve as like their personal nurse, but I have a couple friends that call me on occasion with medical questions, or, you know, should I go to the ER or should I go to urgent care about certain things. I have a few people that I'm okay, but like even if you're in public and people find out that you're a nurse, they're automatically asking you questions, and that's like no. I mean, sometimes like I don't have my nurse hat on all the time. Sometimes I just want to be at the airport getting on my flight. So that is something that I don't hate about being a nurse, but that is something that can get annoying and I dislike about being a nurse sometimes. So the last thing I really do not like or hate or dislike about nursing is it's difficult to maintain a work-life balance. Now, this can be a catch-22 because sometimes during bedside nursing, you know, we're off like during the week. We can take a lot of time off, but also if you work at a full-time job, you are constantly being texted by managers, supervisors about coming in, picking up work. When I was working full time, I would have my nurse manager calling me like in the middle of the day when I'm off, asking me about something that I charted yesterday or something that took place with the patient a couple days ago. And like, I'm off. I don't want to think about work. I don't want to talk about work, but that happens all the time. And even like people texting you, can you come in? And I don't know if this really annoys anybody else, but like if let's say you're off, like you had a rough 3 days, you're off for the next like 3 days, the last thing you want are people calling and texting your phone, can you come in? And it kind of disrupts the day, because you kind of feel like, well, I'm not doing anything, but and my team needs me, but it really disrupts your day. So it's really difficult to have work-life balance sometimes. And also, even when I wasn't working, when I technically didn't have a job at all, I was traveling during nursing. Even then, I was like getting text messages from agencies and different places about, hey, come work for us, or come work for us. So it kind of puts you in a place that you really don't want to be. So it's really difficult to maintain a work-life balance with being a nurse. And I also made a video on how to maintain an appropriate work-life balance a few months ago. All right, you guys, thank you. Comment below on something that you dislike, hate, or annoys you about nursing. Follow me on Instagram at Adam Deshawn. Please give this video a thumbs up and a like so I can get into the algorithm. I have a lot of stuff coming, you guys. I cannot wait to tell you about it within the coming weeks. So that's all. Happy nursing. Bye.